Okay, so hello and welcome and hey everyone. To continue, we're going to page 40. We're at 3D, the city of Atlanta. So let's have a look. And hi Solange, online with us. Okay, so I'll share. So this is where we're at, the city of Atlanta. So remember this week we've been talking about places. And now we've got some vocabulary. So we're looking at places in a city. So when you are a tourist in a new city, what places do you normally visit? So for instance, for me, I normally visit the malls. So definitely to see the malls. I see maybe the church. Might go see just one great church. Hello. Hi. And maybe I will go see, yes. Is this what, sorry? Yeah. So I'll go see the churches. I might go to the park, and just tour around the city. Maybe, yeah. What do you do when you go to a new city? So when you first came to Adelaide, or maybe you came to Sydney first, where did you go? What place did you see? Like, what was the first thing on your list besides coming to your place and unpacking and relaxing and, you know, to the library? Okay. So you wanted to see the library. Yeah, the State Library of South Australia. Okay. Why? Why did you choose to go see the State Library? Yes. And the City Library. Yes. Good. So you went to go see. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Did you go into the old section where they have the books and yeah. Yes. Yes. So nice. I like what Roxana said. She said that when she came to Adelaide, one of the first things she did was visit the State Library of South Australia. Why? Because she liked just to see the books and a quiet place where she can just sit. So interesting, the library. Anyone else? Where did you go? Or where do you want to go? If you were to go to a new place, what place would you go? Anyone? Oh, wineries. Nice. Yes, especially in South Australia, we have good wineries. Good. So wineries. Yep. Any other?
I would like to go to Norway.
To
Norwega.
Norwega. What's that? No, but what place? Not like what city, what place in a city? So the library, the winery, the churches, the parks. What place in a city? Shopping, the shopping malls, the, Asia Town, Chinatown, or what place in that city? The zoo. Yeah, that's a place. Yeah. So to go see the animals, the zoo. Yes. Yeah. Train station. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Adelaide has a good train station, just like we looked at earlier, the Melbourne, if you remember, train station. So good. We have places. So remember, not city, places inside the city. So if we look, we have here the city of Atlanta. So I'm guessing this is a city in the USA. And if I look at the map of Atlanta in the USA, where do you do these things? So if I'm looking at this map, where do I go, number one, to get tourist information? Tourist information. Where do I go? So number one, Maybe you go to the, it should just be called tourist information. Visitors center. Yeah. So you can ask people, where is the visitors center? Because you need information. Learn about history. Where do you go to learn about history? Library, because there's lots of books, library. To relax outside. The parks. Yeah, outside, not in, yeah, it could be an outdoor shopping mall, yeah. Or the park, maybe to relax. To see a play or a musical. To the concert, theater. So that's a nice place to visit, the theater, to see a play or a musical. To park your car. We call it just the car park. To read a book. Maybe the library, again, the library. To meet clients and colleagues. So maybe the people that you work with, or yeah, the business district and offices. To look at sea life. The aquarium, yes, that's a place. So the aquarium. And to stay the night. Hotel. So these are places. We can see there's more. There's the Children's Museum, the World of Coca-Cola. You know, many things. I mean, if you're in the USA, there's Disney World. That's a place. You know, these are places. By the beach. In Adelaide, we have Henley Beach. So a nice area by the beach. Shopping area. So you can go maybe to a shopping outlet, like we've got Harbour Town. That's a big area where they have sales and discounted prices. Hey, Van. So these are places in a city. Okay, so that's what we see. So let's listen to a conversation at a visitor center. What places on the map do they talk about? So we're looking at this map and we're here in a visitor center. We're going to listen to a conversation, maybe between a tourist and a visitor center person, and listen to that. Okay, so let's listen.
Truck 37, Unit 3D. Hello. We want to go to the aquarium. It's about 15 minutes away. But you go past some interesting places on the way. So, look at this map. Go straight up Decatur Street, and then up Marietta Street. Go across Spring Street, and take the first street on the right. Centennial Olympic Park is on the corner. It's very nice. Go across the park, and on the right, there's the World of Coca-Cola. Oh, that sounds interesting. Yes, it is. Go past it, and the aquarium is opposite. Great. Thanks a lot.
Okay, let's listen one more time. So then page 40, we're listening to directions. So this week we've been talking about places and cities and yeah, so we're going to listen to directions. So how do we get somewhere? So if you noticed, there was a tourist and he was speaking to the person in the visitor center and he wanted to get to the aquarium. Is that right? So we have to listen how she told him to get there. So let's play again. So what I did is I drew the line as she was speaking and to turn where she told me to turn. Okay.
Track 37, Unit 3D. Hello, we'd like to go to the aquarium. Is it near here? It's about 15 minutes away. But you go past some interesting places on the way. So, look at this map. Go straight up Decatur Street, and then up Marietta Street. Go across Spring Street, and take the first street on the right. Centennial Olympic Park is on the corner. It's very nice. Go across the park, and on the right, there's the world of Coca-Cola. Oh, that sounds interesting. Yes, it is. Go past it, and the aquarium is opposite. Great. Thanks a lot.
So, where did the tourist want to go to? Which place? The aquarium. Yeah. So the tourist was asking for directions to the aquarium. So how do we go there? How do we get there? We go up. So when we go up, it just means forward or straight. We go straight across, straight down this street, Decatur Street, and keep continuing up so we get to Marietta Street. And then we take a left onto Centennial Olympic Park. So we take a left, we turn, we take a left. We will see the park, Centennial Park. We will cross the park. So to cross means to go through it. So we will cross the park. We will see, take a left. Sorry, a right. Yeah. I'm doing the, but I'm saying I know, always. So we take a right, sorry, not a left. We take a right, we cross the park, so we go across. So when you go across, another word is we cut through, we go through, across. We will see the world of Coca-Cola, and opposite will be the aquarium. So I hope you understood all the directions. Go down, take a right, go across. Very important information, because if you don't understand that word, you will go to the wrong place. So let's look at the expressions for giving directions and complete the conversation. We've got T for tourist and G for the tour guide or visitor center guide. So I need to play again the audio and we'll fill in what we hear. Okay, so same listening exercise. We're just going to fill in the missing words. Okay, let's listen.
Track 37, Unit 3D. Hello, we'd like to go to the aquarium. Is it near here? It's about 15 minutes away. But you go past some interesting places on the way. So, look at this map. Go straight up Decatur Street, and then up Marietta Street. Go across Spring Street, and take the first street on the right. Centennial Olympic Park is on the corner. It's very nice. Go across the park, and on the right, there's the world of Coca-Cola. Oh, that sounds interesting. Yes, it is. Go past it, and the aquarium is opposite. Right. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so let's look at some of these expressions or these words. So we have expressions for asking and given directions. Just before, let's talk about what we had. So in the first one, tourist, Roxana. Yes.
Okay. Hello. We like to get fire.
Mhm.
It's near here.
Near here. Yeah. So near, is it near here? That's the missing words for number 4, number 1. Near here. Is it near here? Another word is it close by? Is it nearby? Is it within walking distance? So they're all the same words. Near here, close by, within walking distance. Okay, that's some other words, extra vocab. The guide says van, number 2.
Is about 15 minutes away. But we go past some electric rate on the way. So look at this map. Way, the way we kept the street and that's the way I go.
Sorry, what was number 3? Go
The way
straight up,
to the street.
straight up. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's easier if I write it like this. So number 1, that was number 1. Number 2, so we have about, because when we, it's not exactly, so it's about 15 minutes. Around, it's around 15 minutes away. It's about 15 minutes away. So we have time in the middle. So we say it's about 15 minutes away. But you can go past some interesting places on the way. So look at this map. Number 3, go straight, straight up. And then there's the street name. So go straight up. Yeah. So continuing that conversation from number 4, Conrado, what did we hear for number 4? No? Fernando? Go across. Yeah, so go across. So what does that mean, go across? So if I look at the map, this is where the spot where we are. So we're here on Marietta Street. So go across. So because we're here, we want to cross the street. So we want to go across Spring Street. So we're here, we want to go across. Think like a bridge, like a ship when it goes across or under the bridge. So it's like a bridge. You want to go, continue straight across Spring Street. Do not turn on Spring Street, go across. So it just means keep going forward. So go across. And take the first street, number 5, Odilon. On the right. Yeah, and take the first street on the right. So now we're here. So I imagine that I'm continuing, and she said take the first street on the right. So I'm turning on Centennial Olympic Park on the right. So we'll jump to number 6. Last sentence, Anderson. Yeah. So go past it. So it means do not stop. Continue past. So go past it. Like go past it. So interesting. These are words that we use when we talk about giving direction. Someone wants to go from A to B. So we have to give them these words. And if we give the wrong directions, they will end up at the wrong place. So it's very important to be able to understand these words and to be able to give the directions. Because maybe one day someone will ask you, how do I get to the library? Where is Alliance? Whatever. Maybe they want to know where a college is or where the mall is. Where's Rundle Mall? So we don't know. We have to be prepared to give directions if we know how to get there. So let's look at some expressions, some words for asking and giving directions. So where is, I'm just looking at the textbook first, and then I've got some extra ones to give you. So when we give directions, we ask where is the bank? Where is the library? So we put the place here. Where is the, and then the place. Where is the library? Where is the bank? Where is the mall? I'd like to go to the library. Is it near here? Another way is, can you tell me how I can get to the library? Or we can make that short. How? Because we know how to ask questions. We've been practicing the how and the W's. Remember, where for location and how. How can I get to the library? How can I get to the library? Can you help me? I need to get to the library. How do I get to the library? Very similar one as well. So this is just a different one. So we've got can or do, same, you can ask the same thing. Any other ways? How would you ask? Yes, you can ask, where do you recommend I should go to what? To, yes, yes. Yeah, so it's a general question. You can ask, where do you recommend I should go to? Where do you recommend I should go to? Or do you recommend a place I should see? Yeah, do you recommend? Or where should I go to? Yeah. Or what's a good place I should visit? Yeah. What's a good place I should visit? Yeah. That's a good one to ask. So they will give you information. What's a good place I should visit? So then your tour guide will tell you many places. What's a good place I should visit? Good. So this is when we ask. So we're asking. Any other ways? So that was a good one. I liked Roxana's one. She said, what's a good place I should visit? So she wasn't asking exactly about a place, but just in general. So she wanted the tour guide to tell her, you know, what do you recommend? Where should I go? What's a good place I should visit? This is a very good sentence. Any other ways that you've asked for directions from someone? No? Okay, let's give directions. So now we ask, we want to know how to go somewhere, but now we want to give directions. We want to tell someone how to go somewhere. So we could say, maybe someone tells us, so to give now is, we can tell people if something is close by. So and we do that by saying it's near here, it's about 10 minutes away, go past. So you can see you don't stop at the yellow, you go past. See the arrow? So go past, go across. So across, that's the park because we're cutting through. We're going, so you wouldn't go across a mall. You'd go maybe around the mall. You don't need to go inside the mall. It's more like you go across the street or across the park because you can walk through it. Go straight up. It just means continue up that road. Take the first street on the left. Take the first street on the right. Or turn right. Turn left, turn right. Okay, so asking and giving directions. So there's some vocab, but let's practice it when we are going to work in pairs and we're going to pick a place. So with your partner, the person next to you, you're going to pick one place and you're going to write a conversation. So maybe you're going to pretend that you're a man walking on the street and just saying, hi, excuse me, to a local. Or maybe you're going to walk into the visitors center and you have to pick a place. So you can use the map. Maybe you want to get to the hotel. Maybe you want to get to the park. Maybe you want to get to the business district. There's an office, or the library, the theater, or the shopping mall. So you can pretend, you can start anywhere you want. You don't have to start at the visitors center because you can pretend that you're a tourist and you're in the park. And now you want to go back to your hotel and you lost the directions. So you can pretend you're starting here and make a conversation. We're going to hear a conversation, one person asking another person how to get somewhere. You don't have to start at the visitors center. You can be here at the mall and you want to go to the car park, or you could be at the Coca-Cola. Now you want to go back to the hotel room. Or you could be at the university and you're asking another student, how do I get to the aquarium, the library? So try and make it a little bit far so we can hear the conversation. You must go straight, take left, take right. You will see this on your left, but keep continuing. So it's also good to let people know what they will see when they go on the direction. So you will see the shopping mall, but continue straight through, because then that lets the person know, oh, good, I'm on the right way. Because I remember they said I'm going to see the shopping mall, but I got to continue. Okay, just with your partner. So a quick conversation, just like we did, we heard in number 4. Write one up. So pick where you want to be. You could be anyone, a student, a tourist, another local, maybe you're lost, could be anyone. Okay, so Van and Roxana can work together. We'll go 3 in the back. So Joanna, Mariana, and Alexandria, Odilon and Fernando, Anderson and Conrado. Okay, and Solange, you can write a conversation in the chat box. We'll read them in a moment. Okay, so let's hear what you have. So I hope you've had time to create a conversation. Anyone finish? Still writing? No? Okay. Or anyone near finish? No? Okay, I'll give you some more time to create it. Okay. Okay, who would like to go first? So using this map, and we're going to see if we can all follow the same instructions. Yeah, Fernando and Odila? Yeah, okay. So yeah? I would like to go to the world of Coca-Cola, but that's only saying I would like. How can I get there? So we need to ask exactly about the directions, not just saying I would like to go here, I would like to go there, but how can I get there? So good. How can I get there? So I would like to go to the world of Coca-Cola. How can I get there? Good.
So we are in the visitor center.
Yeah.
Please take the Catholic street.
Yeah.
Go straight up in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Then go past the spring tree and turn right in the next street. Then go straight ahead for about 700 meters.
Yeah.
And you go.
Perfect. So I followed it along in the map. Good. So we don't need to say please. As a visitor center, you give more directions. So yes, you will need to go up Decatur Street, continue all the way and go straight past Piatre Street and Spring Street. But when you get to Centennial Olympic Park, take a right. And you said I like that you gave how many meters? It's about 700 meters, and then you'll see the world of Coca-Cola on your left. Perfect. Yep, I understood. I followed along very well. Thank you. Let's go with Mariana's group. So remember, try and let us know where you are, because you could start at a different location. Okay? Okay, so hi, where can I find the hotel? Yeah, so how can I get to the hotel? Or where can I find the hotel? Yeah.
Go straight up.
But where are we? Are we where? At the visitor center?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Go straight up. Yes. Turn. Go straight up Decatur Street and then turn right on, and then turn right on Pickford Street. Yeah. And keep continuing for about, so even if I am on the street, because I'm not going to see it straight away as soon as I turn. So like what Odilon said, you need to keep continuing for about however many kilometers, yeah, or 10 minutes. You can say keep continuing for 10 minutes. Yeah, on which side? Yeah, on the right. So, and then you'll see or you'll find the hotel on the right. Because even if I am on the street, I need to know, is it on the right or the left? So good. Yep. Okay, we got here. Van and Roxana. Same, that's okay. Maybe I'll try and give different words. So we're at the visitor center. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Perfect. I'd like to go to the hotel. How can I get there? Yeah. Go down Decatur Street. On. Yes. And turn right on Picketry Street. And it's maybe about, so we still say it's maybe around or it's maybe about 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. And you'll see it on your right. Okay, good. So it was the same one, yes. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Last group, Anderson and Conrado. Not the same one. Good. Good. Can you help me? Good. Where is the shopping mall? Where is the shopping area? Very good question. Are you going by car or walking? Good question. Walking. Yeah. Yeah. Then turn right on Pikachu Street. Yeah. Okay, so when you turn on Picketry Street, go about 3 blocks, and then so if we turned here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So go about 4 blocks, and then you'll see the shopping mall on your left. Good. On your left. Solange. So we made a conversation about how to get somewhere, how to get to the aquarium, how to go to the hotel, how to go to the university, to the shopping mall. Okay, let's continue with the next page. And then the next one is my favorite city. So we're on 3E, my favorite city. So when we travel to a new place, where can we find information? So we know the tourist visitor center. Usually in the hotel, there's always pamphlets. Have you noticed, like little flyers, they call them, or pamphlets? So yeah, so usually at your hotel is always the best place to ask first, you know, how can I get to? How can I go to? Okay, so Bella Horachuk writes for a travel website. So she is writing for a travel website. Read about her favorite city and tick the items she mentions. Mentions means that she talks about, that she tells you. Let's read it. So we have Moscow, Russia, Moscow. So why I love Moscow. So this is what she wrote, and then she uploaded this writing onto a website, travel website. So it's only a paragraph. Who would like to read? Joanna, go ahead. Russia, so remember the U is Russia. So we say I, yeah, me. Beautiful. So I'll read it again, and we'll answer some questions. So why I think you said, yeah, so we have to make it longer, that word. So all these little words, they must be longer, even if it's just I. So why I love Moscow. So you can see the same amount of time I say a 3-letter word is the same how I spend on a 1-letter word. So why I love Moscow. So very important, I give emphasis, I give time to these little words, not just why I love Moscow, but why I love Moscow. So my favorite place in Russia, if you want to read for pronunciation. So my favorite place in Russia is Red Square in Moscow, because there are interesting museums and art galleries. I also like other parts of Moscow. For example, Krasnaya Park, probably said that wrong, is great. On Saturdays in the summer, I meet friends there in the afternoon. We relax and play sport. And it's free. Now, the reason I said it that way, because there's an exclamation mark. So it must, this is an important part. It's if you don't lift your voice up, then it sounds like there's just a full stop. But she's excited to say, and it's free. So we must give it that bit of excitement, because there is an exclamation mark. If there wasn't, I would just say, and it's free. But it's, and it's free. I also love the winter in Moscow. December is my favorite month because the snow is beautiful and we can go ice skating. Good. Let's finish the questions and then we'll have a break. So what is the name of her favorite city? Moscow. Yep. Moscow. I think the proper pronunciation, how to... Okay, no, not working. Oh, here.
Moscow,
Moscow.
Moscow,
Moscow. Yeah, too bad they don't have the Australian.
Moscow,
Moscow. So there you go, Moscow. Moscow, Moscow. So we say Moscow. What's a good place to visit? The park, museum, art galleries. Yeah. Park, museum, art galleries. Sorry, Red Square. Yeah, the Red Square. Yeah, the square. And the square. So do we all know what the square means? It's like an area. So so I'll just show you the actual one in Moscow. It's like an area where people just hang out, you know, like just it's just an area like that, just an open space, and you know, many people just walk by. So it's called a square, a square. So if you're meeting a friend, you can say, I'll meet you at the square in front of the cathedral, in front of somewhere. So it's just the square, meeting place. Okay, so her favorite time of the year is December. Yeah, that's her favorite time. Her favorite cafe and restaurants? Her favorite cafe and restaurants? I don't see any information about that. Do you see any information about her favorite cafe and restaurants? No? I don't see any information. Okay. Tick the items she mentioned so she doesn't talk about this. So remember we looked at yesterday when we make a negative, she doesn't. She doesn't mention her favorite place. So I'm going to put an X on number 5. She does not talk about, she doesn't mention her favorite cafe and restaurants. What about good ways to travel around the city? No, she doesn't tell us to go by train, to walk, to take Uber. So good ways to travel. Ways means like how, by bus, by car, by you know, the cable. So no, she doesn't talk about number 6. She doesn't mention it. Yeah? No. So that's no information about how to travel around the city or cafes and restaurants. Okay, let's have a break. And when we come back, we'll continue with writing skills. So looking at capital letters and also doing our own writing exercise of our own favorite city and town. So have a think about it. Have a think about your own favorite city or town to write about. Okay? So it could be anywhere in the world, a place that you've visited. So just like she did, just one paragraph. Okay, have a break. We'll come back and we'll do that. Sorry? Sorry? Like, right? Yeah, a town. So write a description of your favorite city. So your city is like Lima. Town is just like a small, it's not a big city. A town is like if I look at a map of Peru, so a town is, for example, so Lima is a city, but a town is like this one. Huan, or this is a town, Sayan. It depends if it's a little town. So if I go to Adelaide, let me show you maybe Adelaide. So Adelaide is a city. This is the suburb around it, but a town would be like Stirling. Stirling is a town. Aldgate. So they're up in the mountains. They're towns because they're not city. So pick a place where maybe you've, not just in your country, maybe you went to another country. Okay, 10 minutes, guys, and then I'll put you in groups. Okay, 10 minutes. And upload it to tablet. Okay, we'll upload it there, and this will be your group. And make sure you describe what's in the place. Okay, then is Joanna, she's not here? No? Okay. Anderson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yes, after.
After.
Yes, after. No, now your writing is by yourself. Oh, if you want, you can write it together. No, why not? Hey, that's a good idea because you learn from one another. So if you want, you can write your writing with someone else. But this is after. This is for this one. Now you're not picking up place. Remember, you're picking up town or a city. Or a museum. It's a area. So the city or a town. So Adelaide, Lima, you know? Yeah. So you have to talk about once you say, well, similar to the exercise, what places do you go with them? Do you think the pictures, the music?
If you want one word,
Yes. Yeah. Have you been? don't know. Every time, I don't know. I think it's nice. It's a bit more big than Adelaide. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I left it when I was very young. Yeah, you should only take 2 more minutes and should be finished. So really quick, how do you feel? Simple sentences. Keep it simple. Just like the writing we have before. So Van, you finish to write yours? Okay, so I'll only check one because um let's get okay, let's watch the first role play. Yes.
Oh. Stop there. Melissa, what's going on? Oh, no, 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 no. What's going on? What, Melissa? What do you think?
Have you have any alcohol?
No, not at all. I haven't drank anything. You don't.
Give you your driver's license, please. Driver's license. Driver license. Yeah.
Oh, for instance, this is at home.
I answer.
Well, you need to get out of the car.
We will charge you alcohol never. Please. Here.
Everything is
Your
okay.
alcohol level is negative, good for you, which is good for you, which is good news, is good news for you. But because you forgot your driver's license, you must pay the penalty. It's a bad news.
Yeah.
What's the bad news?
How much?
$40.
Oh, okay. I will buy this. Can I go now?
Not yet, because the next time the fee will be more, and you will lose the driving license. You will lose driving license.
Oh, okay. I will be careful.
And even tell the truth. Some people You're fine, yes. Words, license. License.
License. Oh. With the
Minute three. Okay, great.
Welcome, Alden.
Hello.
Tiffany. Welcome, Alden. Tiffany Cruz. I hope you are the only two will be protected.
You. This is our first time on my project. Project. We want to feel a lesson. What activity can we do here?
We will have many activities like dancing, gardening, swimming, karaoke, eating, drinking,
Until what time?
everything is open 24 hours.
Oh, really? The food and drink, free?
Yes, we have food from different countries, like from Colombia, Peru, Brazil, France, and Brazil.
Perfect. We like to pay for beers and drink a beer.
Sure, enjoy and have our comfortable trip and together trip. Okay.
Now, all the activity.
Yeah, I like. Then last time.
We know what happens. We know the ending to the Titanic cruise trip. So really good role plays. Again, the only thing I picked up on was the pronunciation with the short words, so that you need to make it stronger. And these little words, you do need to give them more time. But yes, see you all tomorrow. We'll continue and see you then.